Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 15 is entitled as Purushottama Vidya, Purushottama Yogam. 15, Sloka 12. āditya-gataṁ tejo jagad bhāsayate khilam candramasi cāgnau tejo viddhi māmakam. Earlier in the 6th sloka, natad bhāsayate suryah na shashanko na pavakah yadgatva na nivartante taddhama paramam mama. We learned in one of the explanation that it is not the sun which illuminates the Atma, not the moon, not the fire. It is the Jivatma which illuminates itself. We have also spent quite a bit of time on understanding the Atma in chapter 13, verse 3, and also in this same chapter, verse 7, Mamaivamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana manashashthanindriyani prakritisthani karshati. We learned the relationship between the Lord and Jivatma. The Jivatma is an amsa of the Lord, just as a ray of the sun, explaining the inseparable relationship of Jivatma with the Supreme Lord. The sun possesses the ray. The rays depending on the sun. The sun can exist without the ray, whereas the rays cannot exist without the sun. Therefore, the sun and the ray can be said as one due to their inseparable relation. But for sure, they are considered as two separate dravyas, substances. The Atma is made of jnana, and hence it is Swayam Prakasha, ajada. It not only made of jnana, but it also possesses jnana. So it is Chetana. It is not only ajada, not only Chetana, the Atma cognizes itself. So it is Pratyaka. So between these three things, Atma, Jnana and matter, the object. Say a pot. If we see the differences, the Atma is made of Jnana, therefore it illuminates itself, that is Swayam Prakasha, and Atma cognizes himself, so it is Pratyaka, and Atma possesses knowledge, therefore it is Chetana. Whereas Jnana that it possesses is also Swayam Prakasha, that is the knowledge illuminates by itself, and knowledge doesn't require another knowledge to illuminate it. But the Jnana knowledge does not cognize anything by itself. Knowledge does not know this is pot, this is cow. Knowledge just passes the information to the Atma. It is the Atma which cognizes the information provided by the knowledge. Therefore, Jnana that is possessed by the Atma is Swayam Prakasha, but it is not Pratyak, it is Parak. So we've seen about Atma, we've seen about Jnana, and the third is the material element. Say a pot. A pot is not made of Jnana, and therefore it is Aswayam Prakasha. It is not Swayam Prakasha, which means it is Jada. It does not possess knowledge, therefore it is Achetana. That which possesses knowledge is Chetana. and the pot is cognized by an Atma. It does not cognize itself. So the pot is Parag. When we compare the Jivatma and Paramatma, the Paramatma, the Absolute Truth, is also Ajada, Pratyak and Chetana. That is, the Lord is also Swayam Prakasha, therefore he is Ajada. The Lord possesses Jnana, therefore he is Chetana. The Lord cognizes himself, therefore he is Pratyak. There is another commonality between Jivatma and Paramatma, that is called Shariritvam. That is, Atma is the one which possesses a body. When the Atma is in this world, it always have a body. If not a gross body, Thula Shariram, it will have Sushma Shariram. And when the Atma is liberated and attains the spiritual world, over there it will possess a spiritual body that we have already learned previously in this same chapter, verse 6, part 5. Then a question may arise, what about a Kaivalyarthi, one who is situated in Atma alone? The answer is, at one point of time in past, they were also controlling a body. Therefore, that itself sufficient enough. For example, in case of Brahma, his Lakshanam, his characteristic is being the creator of the universe. But during Pralaya, destruction, he doesn't create anything. But doesn't mean Lakshanam is wrong, because he is the only one capable of creation as a subservient of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, the definitions of the Atma are that which is Pratyak, that is, which cognizes itself. Number 2, that which is Chetana, meaning that which possesses Jnanam, knowledge. And number 3, Shariritvam, that which possesses a body. As you can see, all these three are common between both Jivatma and Paramatma. Paramatma is Pratyak, is Chetana, and also has body. Shariritvam. What is different between Jivatma and Paramatma? Because both are Atmas. The unique definition of the Jivatma are two things. Number 1, Jivatma is Anu, that is, atomic in size, and it is Chetana. Whereas Paramatma is omnipresent, is Vibhu, is not Anu. That's one major difference between Jivatma and Paramatma. The second difference is that the Jivatma is a natural servant and a Chetana, whereas the Supreme Lord is Chetana, but he is not a natural servant. It is very important to prefix servant with natural, because at times the Lord, out of his own will and desire, becomes the servant of his devotees. It is not natural for the Lord to be servant, but he does that sometimes because of their bhakti, but not a natural servitude. It doesn't mean that he is acting he certainly does with love and affection for his devotees, but it is not natural in his original position. Therefore, the second unique difference between Jivatma and Paramatma is the Jivatmas are natural servant of the Supreme Lord, which is what we have forgotten and trying to lead an independent life. Rather than becoming slave of Krishna, we have become slave of our senses. So, two major unique definitions of the Jivatmas are: number one, that which is Anu and a Chetana. Number two, that which is a natural servant and a Chetana. These two lakshanas does not fit the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is not Anu, he is Vibhu. The Supreme Lord is not a natural servant. Therefore, Jivatma and Paramatma are different. Jivatma can never become Paramatma, and Paramatma can never become Jivatma. That Jivatma, which is Pratyaka, Chetana and Ajada, which is Anu in size and a natural servant of the Supreme Lord, is part and parcel of the Lord. That Jivatma, which is Swayam Prakasha, is not illuminated by a sun, a moon, or fire, or any of the external object, as it is self-illuminating. That Jivatma, which has the highest Jyoti, is mine. That Atma Jyoti is mine. And that is what Krishna has said earlier. Then the question comes, what about the Jyotis, the lights, the Prabha, the illuminating factor, the rays of suns, moons, etc., which are compared to Atma Jyoti less in quality? So Krishna replies to this question in this sloka. Similarly, the other two slokas, where he says that the great Atma Jyoti is mine. Also the lower Jyotis of sun, moon, fire, etc. are also mine. The objects that has the Shakti of taste, that taste is also mine. Those objects which has the Shakti to burn is also mine. Those objects which has the Shakti of cultivation and growth are also mine. So in the slokas 12, 13 and 14, this is the subject matter. Krishna says that anything that of this world, the prakrita objects which has some special Shakti, power, characteristic, that belong to Krishna. There is a difference between what we saw in chapter 10, where over there Krishna said, āditya-gataṁ aham Vishnuhu, jyotisam ravir amsuman, marichir marutam asmi, nakshatranam aham sashi, vedanam samavedosmi, devanam asmi vasavaha, indriyanam manaschasmi, bhutanam asmi chetana. Like that, many verses where Krishna said, I am Aditya, I am sun, I am Marichi, I am moon, I am Samaveda, I am Indra, Shankara, Kubera, Brihaspati, Bhrigu, and many more. Over there in chapter 10, it is the object itself, whereas over here, the characteristics functions of those objects. That is, the effulgence of the sun, moon, fire, which illuminate the whole universe, is mine. That which nourishes the herbs, plants, etc. is mine. That is nothing but the light of the moon, and Agni, the fire, by its Shakti digests the food that is eaten, is also mine. With that introduction, hopefully the next 3 slokas, including this one, that is 12, 13 and 14, becomes easy to understand. Namaste. Hare Krishna.